Good morning to you. Here I am live from my step in sunny Devon. Well, it's dry anyway. I mean, maybe sunny is a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's kind of warm and it's fine. Happy Thursday to you. I hope someone's going to join me for my chat this morning. Oh yes, good morning Dawn. Good to see you. Hello Tracy. Very good to see you. So I had plans of what I was going to talk about today. Good morning, Sharon. Good to see you. But then I came across a really fabulous NHS resource that I felt I had to tell you about. So I'm going to tell you about two things today. I hope you're keeping well. It's Thursday. I am technically having a few days off on holiday, but I still like to do my lives. Hello, Alison. Great to see you there. I did enjoy it. What did we do last night? We did pure stretch last night and we're doing HIIT tonight. So I'm still doing some exercise, but I'm having a bit of time off during the days, which is really nice. And I'm doing a Pilates session for the kickboxing club of the University of Edinburgh tonight. So that's going to be good. They asked for a really particularly tough session. That's what they're going to get. Okay. So I wanted to just talk to you about an amazing resource that I've come across. And it's called everymindmatters.co.uk, and it's an NHS resource that I've come across online, and it is absolutely brilliant for giving hints and tips for how to prioritise your mental health at this kind of potentially tricky time of life, basically with the coronavirus and everything else. So that website is called everymindmatters.co.uk, and on there they give loads of really practical, hello Lynn, lots of really practical tips for how we can all improve our mental health. I've set up a brand new closed page at Way to Fitness. We have two closed groups. We've got our champions page, which is where everything exercise happens. Hello Lorna. And we also have we now have a Life Fit Champions page that is related to everything well-being. So that's what we would normally get in our classes. We would have exercise and well-being. Now we're doing it online. So we've got these two closed groups. And good morning, Susie. And today at 9:30 on that Life Fit Champions page, we are going to be talking about this, everymindmatters.co.uk, in much more detail. But just to give you a few tips as to what's covered on this amazing website, hi Tina. They talk about, there are 7 main sections. Obviously, there's stuff about coronavirus. Hi Susie, hi Tina. But there's also stuff on how to fall asleep and sleep better. There's a whole section on that, because we know that mental health is really affected by our sleep. If we're absolutely knackered all day long, it affects our mood, it affects the way we communicate with people, like we snap at them, you know how it is. And also it really affects our food and exercise choices. When we're just knackered in the corner, you just want to sit and eat custard creams watching the telly. But if you've got a bit more energy, you might be able to put some more time into yourself, and that obviously then improves your health. There's another section on looking after children and young people, and that is really, really good, because I've had adult children at home over lockdown, and obviously they've had completely different concerns to the kids next door each side, because the little children, everyone's massively restricted, but it affects their lives differently. And I really think this everymindmatters.co.uk resource has got some great answers. There are also tips from those of us who are working from home. There's a whole section on how you can kind of have it alongside your life, not being your whole life, and I think that's really good. There's another section on having great mental health, so that is really interesting, and another section on what to do if you feel lonely. So that everymindmatters.co.uk is an NHS resource. There's lots and lots of, it's not just kind of lists of stuff, there's loads of links to things, and it's a really, really good resource. So if you know anyone that wants to improve their mental health, then that is a really fantastic place to go. So basically at 9:30 today on our Life Fit Champions page, we're going to be talking about some of those things in more detail, because it was really, really revealing when I started our 5-day challenge, which was last week now. I asked one question. I said, how do you feel coming out of lockdown? okay? And the two overwhelmingly popular responses were fat and anxious, okay? So we are tackling those head on because that's what we want to do. I'm here to support you in a way that you want. So we're going to be talking about dealing with anxiety in more detail at 9:30 this morning. Shout if you want to come on that group. From our feeling fat point of view, we're on that too. We're talking. We've been talking about portion sizes, and we're going to talk about that in more detail next week. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Alison. So we are really tackling wellness at Away to Fitness. So we've got our Life Fit Champions group, and we've got our Champions group where all the exercises. So that's kind of, I think it's really, really important that we look after our physical and our mental health. Now, I wanted to just say what I was actually going to talk about today before I came across this amazing resource, everymindmatters.co.uk, is shop local. I know might sound a bit random, but I've been reading stuff online about tiny businesses just about managing to keep going during lockdown, being supported by the government and stuff. And now they've opened, no one's going back. Everyone's doing stuff online because that's what we've been doing. And I'm absolutely passionate about little businesses. So if you need some greetings cards and you live in or around Crediton, you need to get to Crediton Card Shop. All these tiny businesses will only survive if we walk through their door. So you might put your mask on, go out and go shopping and support these little businesses, because there's places in Gandy Street in Exeter that I've been reading about. They've been open for 2 weeks. Hardly anybody has come across the doorstep, and they can't, they won't be able to afford to continue unless we go there now. Okay, it's no good to say I'm going to go in 4, 6, 8 weeks time. They probably won't even be there then. So that was going to be my little plea for today on my doorstep. So if we can support little businesses, it means the world to them, especially those with premises. It's so important. So I am going to be going to Crediton Card Shop. That's where I buy all my cards from. And I'm going to be going there this week. And it's so important that we don't just buy online. I know it's handy. We know that Amazon Prime means it arrives tomorrow. There's great things about that. But if we want to have any type of high street, we need to use our little shops. Okay, so I hope to see absolutely loads of you on our Life Fit Champions group at 9:30 today. I'm going to make a few phone calls now, and then I will see you live there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, drop me a message and I'll add you, and you can see what it's like. See you very soon. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking to you from Exmouth Beach. How exciting is that? It won't be a long chat. I'll be there, probably shaking, but I'll have the sea behind me. You can hear the waves, and there'll be proof that we were planning to go on that sea swim. It's tomorrow, Exmouth at 9 o'clock. See you soon, guys. Bye.